Hi everybody, how are you? You had a good day?
It was a very rainy morning,
It was, we got wet.
but it's not too bad now, and the chickens are all out, going cock-a-doodle-doo.
Ish.
Yeah, so Nana's going to mix it up a bit today.
Oh, this is
Got
news.
a new book,
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Stories for 5-year-olds. And I know you're not quite 5, but you're nearly 5.
You're nearly 5,
So
you can be big 5-year-olds,
Yeah.
apart from little Max.
Yeah.
He's not.
But Max will be fine.
Yeah, because Ruby can look after Max. Can't you, Ruby? Yeah. Good girl.
So, yeah, Ruby's been a really good girl.
Yeah, I know.
Mummy says she's going to get all her stars,
Ooh,
and then she can go
you.
buy something
Oh wow, when do I get mine?
when you're good.
Okay. Never.
So,
Here we go.
today's story is called Eric's Elephant.
By John Gatehouse. John Gatehouse has written it.
So, and I'll show you the picture.
And it's Grandad to start today, I think. Hooray!
So, if you're sitting comfortably,
I am, and I've not seen this before, so here we go. It's new to me as well. Eric had always wanted a pet of his own. A cat, Eric thought, as he wandered around the church jumble sale. Or a hamster, or a rabbit would be nice. He bought a raffle ticket from the man behind the white elephant stall.
Eric hoped he would win something. He had never won anything before, but today he did. "You win first prize," cried the man behind the stall. He handed Eric a rope. Tied to the other end was an honest-to-goodness, real live white elephant.
I can't take an elephant home, said Eric. My mum will go bonkers. You won her. She's all yours now, the man said. Eric led his elephant out of the church grounds and down the street. Passers-by stared in surprise as they went along.
"I've always wanted a pet," Eric said, "but I'm not quite sure you were what I had in mind." Eric's elephant didn't answer. She was too busy munching through the box of bananas standing outside Mr. Sprout's vegetable shop.
Hey, those bananas cost money, shouted Mr. Sprout crossly. Wait until I tell your mum, Eric. Did you have to do that? Sighed Eric gloomily, leading his elephant away. Mum will go twice as bonkers when she hears about this. Eric's elephant didn't answer.
She had stopped to eat up Mrs. Groggin's prize flower patch. Then she sat down for a rest on P.C. Crumble's garden fence. It creaked and groaned and slowly fell apart. Eric wondered how many times in one day his mum could go bonkers.
When they reached home, Eric could hear his mum in the kitchen. She was busy trying to mend the vacuum cleaner. Eric didn't think she sounded in a very good mood. Shh, Eric whispered to his elephant. I don't think I'll show you to Mum just now.
Eric pushed his elephant through the front door. It was quite a squeeze. Just as Eric was about to give up trying, pop! His elephant fell into the hall. Eric led his elephant upstairs. With another squeeze, he pushed her into his bedroom. "Perhaps I could hide you under my bed," said Eric.
Eric's elephant didn't answer. She was too busy dancing to the music coming from Eric's radio. Eric, what are you doing? Shouted his mum. It sounds like there's a herd of elephants up there. No, there isn't, said Eric. There's only one. Don't be cheeky, Eric, said his mum, coming into the room.
She saw the elephant sitting on Eric's bed. Her eyes widened and her throat made a funny gurgling noise. "Eric, get it out of here!" screamed Eric's mum at the top of her voice. Leading his elephant by her trunk, Eric took her back downstairs again.
Eric didn't think things could get any worse. Then Mr. Sprout, Mrs. Groggins and P.C. Crumble arrived. So did Eric's dad, and Eric knew things were about to become much worse. Eric, what is going on? Asked his dad, staring at the elephant and all the angry people.
Eric tiptoed out of the house with his elephant while his dad listened to the terrible tales Mr. Sprout Mrs. Groggins and PC Crumble had to tell. "I've gone off pets," said Eric.
Eric's elephant didn't answer. She was too busy watching the long queue of cars lined up outside Mr. Sprocket's garage. The drivers looked very hot and angry. "Everyone wants to wash their cars," explained Mr. Sprocket, "but my car wash machine has broken down."
Eric had an idea. He filled up a large bucket with water from the garage tap. He told his elephant to suck up the water in her trunk. Eric pointed the elephant's trunk at one of the cars. "Fire!" shouted Eric, and his elephant blew very hard. The water squirted out of her trunk and splash all over the car.
Eric's elephant did the same with all the other cars. Then Eric wiped off the water with a cloth. When he'd finished, the cars were sparkling clean. "Well done," said one of the drivers. He patted Eric on the head and his elephant on her trunk.
One by one, the drivers paid Eric for cleaning their cars. Soon he had collected a lot of money. "Now I've got enough money to repay everybody for all the damage my elephant caused," grinned Eric.
Eric took his elephant back home. His mum was not very pleased to see them. "My vacuum cleaner's broken. I can't clean the carpets and my friends will soon be arriving for tea," she said. "And to make matters worse, you bring home an elephant."
"Don't worry, Mum," said Eric. "My elephant can help you. She's very useful." Eric led the elephant into the living room. Eric's mum watched in astonishment as the elephant sucked up all the dust and dirt in her trunk and then blew it out into the rubbish bin. Then Eric's elephant vacuumed the curtains, dusted the sideboard and got rid of the giant cobweb in the corner of the room.
"What a clever elephant," said Eric's mum, giving the elephant a kiss. "She's not such a useless lump after all." Eric found his dad in the garden watering the flowers with a small watering can. "My elephant will do it," said Eric.
Eric's elephant sprayed the garden with water from her trunk. Then she sprayed Eric, just for fun.
Uh-huh.
"Ha ha, your elephant can water the neighbours' gardens too," said Eric's dad. "Then they won't have anything to complain about."
"And she can live in our shed," suggested Eric. "She can't get into any trouble then."
"Toot toot," answered Eric's elephant with a loud trumpet. She liked this idea best of all.
Oh, oh.
Oh, what a lovely story that was.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. So that was Eric's elephant.
yeah.
And there's the picture again. Fancy that. If you came home with an elephant, I wonder what your mummy'd say. I can imagine a few choice words.
Oh, yes, I should imagine so.
And I don't think you've got a shed at the bottom of the garden to fit it. I suppose, Ruby, could stay in your garage, couldn't it?
What? Elephants are massive, Alan.
They go in the garage.
They're tall as houses.
If it got into
Oh.
Eric's bedroom, it was going
Oh.
to get into the garage at the bottom of...
Elephants, fully grown elephants, are as big as houses. So they'll never get into a garage. Anyway, a baby one might.
So what do you think? What animal would you like to take home? You've all got cats, haven't you? So
Yes.
there. Well,
Okay.
that was good. Enjoyed that story. So I hope you did too. And sleep really well tonight.
Yeah.
And we will see you again tomorrow.
We will.
So we love you loads and loads. So night,
Night,
Atty, and night, Torben.
Night,
Night, Ruby, and night, Max. We love you loads.
loads.
Mwah.
Night.
Bye.